Greetings, fellow rock tumblers. Check this out. These rocks have been polished not once, not twice, but thrice. 3 times. I know, you're asking yourself, why in the heck would you polish these things 3 times? Well, normally I wouldn't. However, I just finished a video where I was comparing the 3 different final polishes that I use: aluminum oxide, cerium oxide, and tin oxide. And I needed some rocks to fill the vibratory barrel just to help load it down while I was running the test rocks through my little experiment. These are the rocks then that had to be polished 3 different times. So each one you see here spent 2 days in aluminum oxide, then was completely clean, spent 2 days in cerium oxide, then was completely clean, and finally spent 2 days in the tin oxide. So what do you think that does to a final polish when you go through 3 different polishes? Let's take a closer look at some of these nicer ones and let's see what you think. Here's a nice looking local agate. The shine looks really good on this. I don't know if it looks any better than it would were it just to be polished 1 time, but I can tell you that it's a great shine. And here's a piece of petrified wood. I think it looks really good. Again, I don't know if the shine is any better than it would be with just, say, aluminum oxide polishing, but it sure looks good to me. Maybe I need to start polishing rocks like this more often. Nah, it takes too much time and it's probably a big waste of money. Here's a really good looking little agate. What do you think? Got some water banding in there. Some, well, host rock of some type. Great shine. Check out this little agate here. This looks pretty good, don't you think? Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with this thing being polished 3 different times, but it does look good. I must say, I'm very happy with it. Oh, look at this beauty here. Wow. Well, you know, the last thing it went through was the tin oxide. And in my little experiment that I did with the 3 different polishes, I felt like the tin oxide did the best job. So considering the fact that all of these ended with tin oxide, maybe that's why they look so darn good. As far as the polish goes. Here's a pretty little agate here. Probably a prairie agate, if I had to guess. That looks really nice. Great shine. That reflection there. Very happy with this. This I recognize as porcelain jasper, and to be honest, this shine is better than what I usually get with the porcelain jasper. So I think maybe it's just the tin oxide being the last one that these saw really helped this out. Because I've done this porcelain jasper before with just aluminum oxide, and it never has this good of a shine. So there you go. You want a better shine on your porcelain jasper? Try tin oxide for a final polish. Here's a fun agate. Look at that, like those little bubbles down there, the banding. Nice shine. This appears to be a tiny fossil rock. I think I can see some tiny little sea creatures in there. What do you think? Do you see them? Or maybe my eyes are playing tricks with me. Here's an interesting agate. Got a little something stuck in its mouth there. Look at that. Some little rock got stuck in there. Oh well. Still a really good shine. Here's another agate I was kind of following closely to see how it would turn out. You see it's not a smooth tumble, it has those little petroidal pockets, but I like it. I think it's got some interesting detail in there. Can you see that? I think it looks pretty good. For a rough tumble, that is. Check out this piece of stromatolite. Very nice shine on this. I tell you, that 3 polish system might be the way to go. Not really. But the tin oxide might be the way to go for some of these rocks, because I am seeing what I think is a better shine than what I was getting with just the aluminum oxide polish. And here's another local agate. Yeah, they're interesting. Maybe not as exciting as some of the other agates, but we got a bunch of them around here. And they normally take a really good tumble and polish. This looks like a little piece of Biggs jasper. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I've tumbled this Biggs jasper before, and it normally takes a great shine. This is really nice. So, again, I don't know. Is it an effect of the 3 different polishes they went through, or is this just maybe the tin oxide being the last one? I think it's a really good shine on this. really like this agate here. I think this is cool. I like all those little bubbles in there. Here's a little piece of banded shirt that got thrown in. Again, great shine. Look at that one little area there that doesn't take a polish. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right? It's just nature being nature. I think this is a cool agate here. I remember keeping an eye on this one as it was going through the tumbling process. Got some great banding right there. And these pockets of whatever that is in there that I didn't try to grind out because it would have made this thing way too small. Still though, look at those cool details in this. Very cool, very beautiful. Here's another pretty little agate. Little crystal there on the end, little quartzy section. Otherwise just sort of plain. It's definitely translucent though, it's just dark. I didn't expect this rock to take much of a shine at all because it is sort of a coarser surface, but it actually took a decent shine. You can see the pitting that's in this one. In spite of that though, you can see it still has a pretty good reflection. Well, this has to be a little piece of crazy lace, don't you think? Look at that. I like it. I like those laces. And then there was this piece of amethyst. Nice. Nice shine. This is a cool looking little mossy agate right here. See the little translucent window right there. And this is another nice little agate. Again, translucent. A little bit of banding in there you can just make out. I'm thinking this might be dendritic opal, maybe? That's what it looks like. What do you think? And then there's this interesting little agate here. Very translucent. Got lots of stuff going on in there. Look at that. Wow, that's cool. It's pretty. Some kind of agate. This might be a little piece of jasper, maybe a jasper agate. I think I can see some chalcedony in there. And we'll end on this agate. Very nice polish. It has some of that really interesting shadow banding there you can just make out. Yeah, there you can see it. That's pretty cool. I like it. Very nice. 3 times polished. Thank you so much for watching this little video. Hope you enjoyed it. We got some nice shiny rocks to look at. Maybe because they were polished 3 times, maybe not. Probably not. But anyway, I think it's interesting to see what happens when you run these rocks through 3 different polishes. They turned out pretty shiny, so maybe there's something to it. I don't know. Probably just my imagination. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check my other videos for more like this.